All right, welcome to your 20-minute full body workout. 30 seconds of work with 15-second rest. You'll need your swivel belt. Go ahead and anchor it in. Your elastics down to the bottom anchor. We're gonna set it up in a bear crawl. So down to the ground, right down, shoulders nice and even. Crawl forward, keeping your shoulders and hands almost parallel or almost even with each other. And to really work your core, you want to keep your knees close to the floor. Now, to challenge yourself, go ahead and add a little bit of speed and distance from the safety zone. Out into the training zone, but not past it, and then reverse it back. Good. Okay. 15 seconds to switch. Go ahead and set it up at the mid-level. Twist that swivel belt back. Broad jumping right forward. Taking your hips, exploding up off the floor, stepping back. With a broad jump, you want to use your hips and your arms as hard as possible to use that power you have from the lower body. Landing super soft. Always landing soft with every jump. Jump, all body. Good, we can rest on this one. All right, so face your anchor point, a back pedal to a sprint. So drop down nice and low, always nice and low. Drive the hips back, then sprint forward. Change directions and come back. This move won't take much because it's very challenging. Stay nice and low, change directions, explode forward. Those quads should be on fire. And then really try to keep that chest proud. Oh boy. All right, so the last one, we're gonna set it up for a bouncing lunge. Right foot, go ahead and step it back, drop down into a lunge. 2 90-degree angles with that lunge. Always trying to take that hip and tilt it forward. That way we really hit that quad and the quad on the other side. If you need to come all the way up for a second just to catch your breath, it's just like those legs are on fire, go ahead and do that and then resume. Right back to that bounce. Oh boy. Okay, so set it back up again, low level, swivel about. Look how easy that was to twist around. Go ahead and drop down to the ground, bear crawl forward. Control yourself as you come forward and control as you come back. This move is such a dynamic move because you are working shoulders, core, and quads all at the same time. And of course, that's gonna bring your heart rate up. Amazing exercise. Then add that speed if you need that challenge. If not, keep it the same. Good. Okay. Right back to mid-level into our broad jumps. Exploding from the hips, using full body. Take a step back. Control in this move is the most important thing. Control as you come down and control as you take off. Soft landing and then step it back. Good. Turn, face the other direction. Take a nice deep breath. Catch your breath for this big boy. Sink down into those glutes. We have a back pedal to a sprint. Back pedal, sprint forward. So I am stopping as I come forward and back pedal back. If you want to challenge yourself, you can come forward, quick stop, change directions. Quick stop, change directions. If you feel like you are dying, then slow it up a little bit. Focus on driving back. Focus on propelling forward. All right, last but not least, that bouncing lunge. This will creep up on you. So set it up, left leg back, dropping down into that lunge. Since those legs have been completely worked, you should really feel it in those quads. So try your hardest to drop down to that parallel level from hip to knee and tilting that hip. If you need to release it for a second, fine, then come right back down and bounce. Hands can be here, here, or forward. Whew. All right, 1 minute rest. You're gonna need your handles for the second part. Nice job. Okay, group 2 with the handles. So set it up on the low level. Set it up in plank position, hips out nice and wide. Arms gonna come forward, pull that band all the way back to your hip. Keep your shoulder and hand in alignment, and then try your hardest to keep those hips straight. They're gonna wanna do this. Don't let them, keep them straight. That way you're gonna work the core much more. Woo. Breathing, focusing on what you're doing. That felt the longest 30 seconds ever. Okay, so moguls are next. Keep that anchor still the same. Rotate the handles down, just like we're skiing, jumping side to side. So jump and pull. Landing with the soft knee. You can start slow so you get used to the movement, and then you can pick up the pace. Visualize you're going down those mountains, rotating through those hips. Pushing those hands back. Make sure you rest after this exercise. All right, shake out those arms, because we're gonna do a burnout on those triceps. This is gonna hurt. So a tricep kick back, roll the shoulders back, elbows back, come mid-level in your training zone, and then press back into that tricep kick back. In order to isolate the tricep, you wanna keep your elbow in one position. So they'll wanna fall. Don't let them fall. Bring them up, extend out. Try to keep your elbows in too. They'll want to rotate out. Keep them straight behind you. That way you can really isolate that tricep. Okay, change positions. Right mid-level, maybe slightly higher, to a chest press. Come into that training zone. Arms out nice and wide, feet staggered, pressing up and through. Core should be nice and tight. And what you want to make sure to do is not lean into the exercise. You want that core braced, really focusing on the chest muscles, squeezing as you come forward, exhaling as you go forward. All right. All right, dropping it right back down to the low level. This time left side. I think, yeah, left side. So plank pull, setting up once again, shoulders and hand even, hips are straight, pulling that band back. This particular workout really is working those triceps. You don't believe it, but you will be feeling your triceps tomorrow. Pull it back. Every time, try to hit that hip. If you start to fatigue, you can always drop down to your knees. Hold position here. Just keep those hips at an angle. Good. Right into those moguls. Rotate those handles this way. Take a step back. Rotate the shoulders. Jump and ski. Now, if this gets kind of tough on your knees, you can always take it to a squat and a row back. But really, this is what's gonna get that heart rate up and that push into those triceps. Chest up nice and proud, team. Almost there. Good. Shake it out for those triceps. Roll the shoulders back. If you need to come a little bit closer to the safety or the end of the safety zone, that might help. Challenge would be back here. All right, go ahead. Tricep kickback. If you're really feeling it in those arms, you can alternate one at a time. That might take the pressure off of it. But you know what? You got about 15 more seconds. Might as well finish strong. Good, try to keep those elbows up. We are almost there. Change your last set. So change that anchor to that mid. Grab those handles. And our last one is chest press. Good. Now, this might not be too challenging for some of you. You can always add a band if you need, or I always like to come further to the edge of the training zone without going over. That way I can really feel this last six bands pulling back. Squeeze it, control. Okay, 2 more seconds. Fabulous. You have now finished your 20-minute workout. Nice work.